This is fun. Oh my gosh, look at all the waves. Who needs a balcony room when you have this area? You are so nasty, sweaty. Our family of 4 cruised on the Majestic Princess for 7 nights in the Eastern Caribbean. In this video, we share all you need to know about the ship with a deck-by-deck walkthrough, pointing out some of our favorite and not so favorite spots. The Majestic Princess is a 19-deck Royal Class cruise ship with a capacity of approximately 3,500 passengers. It was built in Italy, and its first cruise was in 2017, making it nearly 10 years newer than the last cruise ship we sailed on. On this ship, you get off on deck 4. That's the bottom deck for us. So this is deck 4, where we disembark, and the medical center is this way. And that's pretty much all that's down here. This is where we took our water taxi to for Princess K's. This is deck 5.
This is our main dining room. The Symphony dining room is on this level. It's currently closed because it's not dinner time.
We had dinner in the Symphony main dining room for the entirety of our cruise. Spending time with the waitstaff and eating all the food here were definitely some of the highlights of the cruise. Check out our separate video for a thorough review of our entire dining experience on the Majestic Princess.
This is the piazza, and there's music and dancing usually.
So the piazza spans 3 floors, and there's usually an afternoon violinist, which is quite fun, and she played the Hobbit song one day, which was super exciting, especially for Daniel. There's a dancing floor, and it's where you can do Zumba, so this is definitely my favorite part of deck 5.
Deck 5, there's the future cruise station,
where you can plan more of your fabulous vacations. You may notice that there is Mandarin Chinese labels on all the signage on the ship. This is because the Majestic was originally built for the Chinese cruise market, intending for the ship to sail year-round from Shanghai. So this is guest services area, and also where you can book your shore excursions, and there's actually no wait right now. And here's one of the restaurants for specialty dining, Sabatini's Italian. Here's the spa if you like to be pampered. Deck 6.
So there's the casino if you wish to go and do some gambling. I'm sure they have slots and craps tables and all the typical casino fare, blackjack.
When you're actually in the casino, it's the only place indoors where you're allowed to smoke on the ship. Right now, it doesn't smell like smoke. I have noticed that the smoke trails to other decks and things like around the casino. So if you are sensitive to that, that will not be a good area to be by or have a room by.
It was the whole back of the ship last night smelled like smoke.
This is the theater. and it spans 2 levels, and it's probably one of the smallest theaters that we've ever had on a cruise ship, I would say. Here's the other side of the Princess Theater, and there's also an arcade that you can pay extra for.
It's tiny.
One person drives, one person exits.
Yeah, maybe a dozen games, I guess, back here.
It smells like cigarette smoke in the arcade though. And this is the other side of the casino as well. And we're on the back of the ship. And then this is Bellini's, a bar, a specialty dining bar for you. We have a fine art gallery here. And here is the concerto dining room. We haven't been in this one at all, but I think it's for anytime dining. The carpet is super fun.
They have the ship maps on every deck, so you can kind of get a feel for where you're at. So there's Alfredo's Pizzeria here. It smells amazing. Makes me want to get some pizza somewhere. But it is paid, one of the paid venues.
Could play like checkers here on the table if you bring your own checkers.
The Ocean Terrace Sushi Bar that overlooks the main plaza. Photo spots. This is the Catch venue, one of the dining options for the specialty dining, serving seafood, I'm sure.
There's Effie Jewelry and some other shops on this level. I think this watch store has one of the best views on the ship.
This is the Vista Gaming Lounge. It's just another kind of sitting area, lounge area on the back of the ship.
So this is deck 7, and it's the only deck on the lower levels that you can actually go outside. And unfortunately, there's no wraparound deck on this ship on the lower levels. So we've had that on like every single ship that we've ever been on. So that was disappointing because it's so nice to walk around outside and enjoy the fresh air and to get like a decent walk. This is a very small area. So down that way is just crew area. So you could probably technically walk all the way around if you're part of the crew. It's quite warm today and feels really nice out here to get some fresh air. A more peaceful place to be on this ship than the upper decks if you want some fresh air but not a lot of noise. Steve and I came out here last night around, 11 o'clock? and we saw an amazing lightning show. It was just like lighting up like the whole area, and we had never seen anything like that on a cruise ship before. I could be out here for a while, couldn't you? Just listening to the waves.
It's very relaxing.
Yes. This is fun. Oh my gosh, look at all the waves. It'd be fun if we saw like a bunch of dolphins behind the ship and had our own like show. That would be so cool. I definitely want to spend more time out here. Maybe tomorrow. Hopefully the weather will be good. Or maybe later today.
Have to bring our lunch out here.
I seriously could just sit out here. Like, it's so warm, it's tolerable. It's not like it was in Norway where you can't really sit outside for very long. This is my favorite place on deck 7 and probably one of my favorite spots on the ship, actually. So we came back to our favorite spot on deck 7. What a great spot to sit and have some healthy snacks.
Yeah.
And we moved some chairs into the shade, and we have this place to ourselves, except for 2 other passengers. It's so peaceful. Who needs a balcony room when you have this area?
The photo booth area where you can get binoculars if you forgot them. Look at your photos.
Or get things that are related to Princess.
Crown grill and bar. More seating areas. Princess Live venue, one of the very small little theaters. They have a small bar here. Princess Live Cafe.
And you can walk out on this level right here as well. How do they open?
Look
Open
for
sesame.
buttons.
And there's some seating back here. Again, a good place to escape if you don't want to be around a lot of people and you want to hear the sounds of nature, the ocean. The shops of Princess where they have deal tables, like everything $10. Like they have purses and watches and jewelry, flip-flops if you forgot them, ball caps. Some other shops. This looks like Waves is part of the Princess shop. More jewelry, perfume, sunglasses. This will spit you out at the top of the theater, the upper level of the theater.
So decks 8 through 15 are all rooms, and it looks like each level has a laundromat. The only exception to that is there's a lounge, private event area on deck 14 towards the aft. But aside from that, it's just all rooms.
Deck 8. The Majestic has nearly 1,800 cabins with nearly 350 interior rooms and over 1,400 rooms with balconies. Deck 9. This is another deck with just rooms. Deck 10. This is the deck that we're on. The staircase, the elevators, this is pretty standard.
starboard side of the ship has red carpet and the port side has blue carpet, so it's easier to ID which side your room is on.
Ours is on the red side, and I don't think any other ships have had different colored carpet. It's a good idea so you know which side you're on when you come up the stairs or up the elevator. We're in room 537 here, and there's a laundromat right nearby. Here's our room configured like we want it, with a queen bed and 2 Pullman beds. A laundrette. Oh wow, it's huge.
Oh yeah.
It's much bigger than the last Princess ship that we were on. So there's a sink and 3 ironing boards, a place to hang out. There's 4 dryers and 4 washing machines. You do tokens for washing. So it's $3 for a washing cycle and $3 for a drying cycle. And then if you need to buy soap, if you didn't bring your own soap or dryer sheets, it costs $1.50. So you get 2 dryer sheets for $1.50 or 1 soap for $1.50. So if you want to save money, bring your own soap and dryer sheets.
Pretty standard washing machine tub size.
The cycle is 40 minutes for each. I can't believe how spacious this is. The last laundromat that we've used on a cruise ship was much smaller.
Yeah, it was.
I think it was the Holland America
Like
ship.
a third of this size.
I feel like it was like this big. Deck 11. This is another deck with just rooms. Deck 12. This is another deck with just rooms. Unlike Royal Caribbean, Princess does not do a deck 13. So we skip to 14 now. There's another deck of just rooms. On deck 14, there's actually a meeting suite and VIP lounge next to the laundromat. Deck 15. This is another deck with just rooms. And some neat whales
Must be Alaska.
and eagles. I
This
wish
is
we
the
had.
Alaska deck.
I wish we had our room here. Yeah, this looks like the Alaska deck. The artwork on this ship is pretty cool. I think I like it the best out of any of the ones we've been on recently. Like these paper flowers are super neat. They just have a lot of neat art. I like all the photographs that line the hallways. Except Princess should actually put where the locations are of the actual places that line the halls, because then you would actually want to travel there and book more cruises. So, tip for Princess. Like, here's an example. Like, that looks like a pretty place, but where is it?
Now the eating and pool deck. The activity deck.
So we've got the pool in the center, the buffet area.
It's the whole back of the ship.
Yes, and then a bar, and then you've got rooms also on this level. And these are free eating areas, the salty dog and Alfredo slice.
It's the sea walk. You can walk over the ocean you're driving on.
You're driving on,
Shipping on.
and then there's a fun skylight right here over this bar.
So they have the ice cream bar. In the open ocean. They have the sea walk on this side too. Kind of trippy to look down and see a deck below you. have a small like kiddie pool, and then they have like a dance stage up above. And then there's a little larger pool, but they don't have like any lap pool or anything in here. It's really just like a play pool.
So there's a pool bar here and the Salty Dog Cafe, which is fun for some good American food.
It's burgers and hot dogs at the Salty Dog, and chicken sandwiches as well.
And here we've got pizza if you need your fill of cheese. They've got maybe 4 different varieties usually.
Alfredo slice.
And there's also more rooms on this level. The ship is currently going 16 knots. So this is the World Fresh Marketplace. And there are only 2 sinks on each side, and there is not a person to tell you to hand wash. We'll do a separate food video covering all of the things that you can eat in here to your heart's content or to your belly's content. Deck 17. So this is another cool area of the ship, not as many people. There are a total of 3 pools and 4 hot tubs on the ship, with the pool in the Hollywood Conservatory allegedly intended to be adults only, but it doesn't appear that it is strictly enforced. There are these little rooms that you can have. It doesn't appear that you need to reserve them like you do on Royal Caribbean. It looks like you can just take one. Like this one is open. Looks like a nice little space. And then a lot of seating. There's another bar, 2 hot tubs. There's even TVs in here. Who needs a balcony suite or a suite with a window when you can come up here? This is the Hollywood Conservatory. It looks like a great place to spend some time, especially at dinner time if you have a late dinner. We came here last night at dinner time on a port day, and we were like the only ones here, and we sat in one of the chairs in the back, and it was so comfy. And after a long hike, we didn't want to get up. There's a wishing wall to write your wishes. Fun artificial foliage here. And more private rooms. The best part is the chess area. It's huge. This is a fun area at the front of the ship. Wow, I'm glad we found this. Although it would probably be a lot busier at other times. They're in luck. There's no one at the chess again. Late at night, you get the whole place to yourselves at the Hollywood Conservatory. What's up with this? A chess board that you can walk on? There's also tables to do puzzles, some books. We did not see any signs saying it was adults only. There were some kids in the area, but it wasn't too loud. But if you're interested in escaping from children on the ship, the Majestic may not be the ship for you. That's super fun.
So this is kind of upper pool deck. Overlooks the hot tubs and the pools down below. They have lots of wind blocks.
Here on deck 17 is the kids program area, and ironically enough, out in the lobby area here, it reeks like cigarette smoke. So I don't know how much trails in there, but not great. This is the Youth and Teen Club area and the Beach House Lounge for David's age group.
There's the fitness area. Has a number of exercise bikes. Has a whole wall of treadmills, a few ellipticals. There's some weight stations. They have, the only free weights they have are dumbbells.
And that's the aerobics room where they do classes for pay. In order to do the fitness programs with the asterisk, you have to have the Princess Premier.
They have a number of exercise machines.
With beautiful views of the ocean.
And then there's ping pong station. So they have a walking track up here, 6.5 laps around equals 1 mile. I ran about a 5K around here one day, but it's kind of awkward trying to dodge people as you're going.
You have to walk through the sports court, so it's not exactly a very, I don't know.
It's not set up for jogging, that's for sure.
This is deck 18 with the sports courts that the boys have probably loved the most out of anything on the ship other than eating. You are so nasty, sweaty. Yes, nasty. This is deck 19. Ah, watch your step. My gosh, they need to paint that. I don't know how many holes this is. And it's the smallest deck on the ship, and you have a little mini golf course. Not as fun or fancy as the last ship we were on, but another option for an activity. And you can look down on the sports court too, where our boys are enjoying basketball. Join us in our other videos as we share our cruising experiences with Princess and the diverse ports of the Eastern Caribbean. The beautiful teal waters of Princess Keys, the best of the rainforest and city in San Juan, Puerto Rico, as well as St. Thomas, where we journeyed to St. John to explore the wonderful Virgin Islands National Park. The more cruises we do, the more we are realizing that cruising is our entire family's favorite way to travel, maximizing on the convenience, cost, and culinary delights. Plus, we love getting to know the fabulous staff on board and making so many fun memories.
Like, subscribe, and view.
So you too can dream, then do.